Howdy everybody, and welcome to something I've been looking forward to doing for a while here. Battletech is back, baby, and it's time to play some. I love this art style. I think the first place I ever saw this was the Homeworld games, and I absolutely love it, where you do just more of the, I don't even know what you'd call it, matte paintings. The first jump ship, America, or not America, well actually in Battletech history, yeah, the US got started and went pretty hard into space, but anyways, humans moving out to start colonizing the galaxy. It all started off so well. Oh, the Star League era. In a very uncomfortable seat. Ooh, Atlas catapults. And things start to go south. Oh, that looked expensive. King Crab, awesome. And we open up with pretty much the next 1,000 years of human history, at least as far as Battletech envisions it. Oh man, let's get going. First, I have been playing this game for a little while. I wanted to get used to it, and I also had to get my setup ready to go to start doing this as an actual Let's Play rather than just me goofing around. So I do understand the setup, or I do understand the game a little bit, and so not as much of a learning curve, so let's get right into it. Start off a brand new campaign. I really do have to get an SSD or a bigger SSD. I have my operating system and a few choice other things on it, but not this game. I need to get a bigger one.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps.
That is a wildly generous reading of the Star League.
I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
I'm sorry. I subscribe to the Han Solo School of Heroism. I'm not in it for your revolution. I expect to be well paid. All right. Welcome to the Aurigan Reach. The Aurigan Reach is a small kingdom in the rimward periphery, actually tucked right up between the Turian Concordant and the Magistry of Canopus. You've got the Capellan Confederation to the north, House Davion, oh geez, Federated Commonwealth. Holy cow, can't believe I forgot that, and the Free Worlds League. Oh, and I love this little detail that they put in because Battletech has sort of a dense, to put it mildly, backstory, and just throwing you into the deep end would be pretty rough. So what they did is, boom, tooltips. So if you're not up to speed with all of your Battletech lore, they give you plenty of hints. In the rimward periphery, a region of space that lies on the outskirts of the more densely colonized inner sphere, the Aurigan Coalition, which is actually made up for the game, but it's put into an area of space that is otherwise unoccupied, so awesome. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Aurigan Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. Oh, that's right, and we get to pick our start. Yeah, most of this stuff, don't get too obsessed about it. You can pretty much read these little blurbs, pick whatever you like, and just go with it. Because it's mostly a flavor thing, which is good. So we are actually going to go with the Magistracy of, I don't even know, Magistry, Canopus. Mech warriors who hail from the Majesty of Canopus can run the gamut of skill and fighting styles, but they often favor clever and unorthodox tactics on the field. While smaller than the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the Majesty of Canopus is one of the major powers of the rimward periphery. The Magistracy is a matriarchal society led by the Magistrix. This is an elected position open to any woman, but largely controlled by House Centrella. Due to the family's popularity, the Magistracy supports an open society that ensures personal liberty of all citizens and the right to live their lives as they see fit. The Magistracy is probably one of the closest things to a relatively free and open society in the MechWarrior universe. I mean, we're not talking Warhammer 40k levels of messed up, but yeah, 300 years of the Inner Sphere beating itself to death have not left things pretty. So we're just going to go with that one. You are of noble birth. Through immigrants to the Aurigan Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater systems on the edge of Aurigan space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family titles and ancestral battle mech, and old... Blackjack. I hate this mech. I've hated this mech forever. I'm going to throw up some pictures down here of what it used to look like, and out of the old technical readouts, it was just the ugliest mech I ever saw, armed with the worst guns in the game. Ugh, I hate that thing. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Succession Wars, whom your parents hired for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Yeah, the Succession Wars, basically when the Star League fell apart, all the major powers that made up it sort of took to killing each other, and kept right on killing each other for the better part of 300 years. Basically beating humanity back into a new dark age. Yay. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when you were exiled. You were struck out on your own, your family went bankrupt, your family died in an accident, or your family, we're just going to have to go with betrayal. Your family was betrayed and the seat of power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house, with nothing but your family. And so, stupid Blackjack. +1 gunnery, +1 guts. Again, do not worry about this because you're going to level up your mech warrior, so this is not really going to matter in the long run. So just pick what sounds good. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Aurigan Coalition soldier, frontier pirate. We're going to go with the pirate. Tired of living under the authority of others, you fell in with a local pirate gang in the rimward periphery. It was an unruly crew, but an effective one. Roaming the periphery afforded your outfit with a steady supply of poorly defended merchant caravans and supply depots to prey upon. While raids did occasionally devolve into combat, you quickly learned that successful piracy is mostly about being in the right place at the right time with the right threats and a good show of force. +1 guts. Until years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. After years of roaming the frontier, Your outfit's luck eventually ran out, landing you in the Regan Coalition prison. Regan Coalition prison. Hearing of your bad turn of fortune, Raju dragged you out of jail and giving you a second chance under his mentorship. After heavy rehabilitation, you proved your worth and were inducted into the House Arano Royal Guard. Wow, from pirate to Royal Guard, that's a heck of an upgrade. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral, oh my gosh, just die in a fire already, blackjack for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Kameo Arano. Now it's time to make your mech warrior. So, what should I go with? Well, you know what? Let's see here. I'll pick your pronoun. People are losing their minds about that. Let's see here. Yeah, see, I'm always tempted to pick somebody. You know what? Yeah. This dude. Although, I feel like this is at least a little bit of a lie because I can't grow facial hair even a little bit. Thank you, Ancestry. Call sign. Salamander. First name. Okay. No. There we go. Braden's son. Yeah, why not? Okay, that call sign Salamander. That's what's going to matter. Alright, there we go. From the magistracy, we were betrayed and we turned into a pirate. We were just a fantastic person all around. Alright, let's get going. The High Lord Tamati Arano II is dead. The Regan Reach is left in an uncertain crossroads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law of the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving council of founding houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. I wonder whose. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Kamea Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Mastiff Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation process that awaits at Cordia City. Coronation Day. Alright, let's get going with the tutorial. Yeah. Alright, let's get going.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, there it is, the blackjack in all of its ridiculous glory. I do have to say, I'll get back to that later. Raju. Okay, Salamander, I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field test, you know the drill. This is a tutorial, so you don't be a complete and total idiot. More importantly, though, you know what? I'm just going to cut this all out. We're just going to get skipped straight.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
No. Really? I brought you here because something is wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Yeah, I forgot. The tutorial basically has a lot of the story inside the tutorial. Anyways, looks like your actuator's checked out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old urban mechs and open fire.
Like I was saying, I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Oh, that's not pretty.
Enemy mech destroyed.
You think? Good shot. Your guns are in working order at least. And here's a target dummy. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital and her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria. Well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Well, thank you. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there, the one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me, and then when it turns, take it out with a single rear angle shot. After that, we'll keep moving.
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
All weapons committed.
The most durable vehicle in the game.
No punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
It's weird how the game mixes voiced with unvoiced lines. Don't know why they did that. Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Aurian politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transition of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground over there near the lake. Not a problem. And jump.
Engaging jump jets.
I mean, because of course it's a big stompy robot game. Of course the big stompy robots can jump.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Warning, plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damaged. Systems inoperable until repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were going to try to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're going to have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to make sure nothing else is going to break down on your blackjack before we take it to the Cormorant Road. Could everything break on this stupid mech? Eesh. Alrighty, so we're going to run in and punch, because again, why wouldn't you punch things with a giant robot? Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Alright. Yeah, and the faster you move, the farther you move and the faster you move in this game, the harder you are to hit. So, one of the ways that medium and light mechs survive in the game. Alright, yeah, right there we lost an invasion pip. Story. Congratulations, Salamander. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know you'll be ready. Alright, let's move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Alrighty. And a little bit more. Salamander, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Regan Reach. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? Victoria Espinosa. For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picted Docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a font of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow I'll be responsible for the entire Reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it will take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory you'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for that family heirloom that you call a battle mech, and in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, we'll see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland along the Cormorant Road, as is Arano tradition. Aye, Kamea, we'll get you there in one piece. Salamander, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
A little background for this is the fact that this takes place in the year 3022, and after the Succession Wars have beat everything to death, battle mechs have become almost irreplaceable, and as a consequence, they're often handed down in noble families, from parent mech warriors to children mech warriors.
I remember the Oregon Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters, and the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us.
Oh no.
Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must.
Make Oregon
I
great
know
again.
what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Has there ever been a government in a fictional universe called the Directorate that wasn't the bad guys? I don't think there has been. If you're named the Directorate, you are automatically the bad guys. You are automatically wrong. Somebody comes up to you and says, let's join the Directorate. You say, no. You're the bad guys. Coronation Day. Cordia City outskirts. 1322 local time. Alright, let's get on it.
Command interface initiated.
Kamea Arano. I'm going to miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech. The simplicity of it. But there they are, just ahead, the city gates, and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post, one of the small ones that dots the road leading to the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning, and I haven't heard anything about a fire.
Odd. And I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Alright. So, one of the things I really like about this game is that the interface gives you pretty much all the information you could ask for. You see, as I'm picking out the locations where we're going to go, those little chevrons that pop up, those are evasion pips. The more of those you have, the harder you are to hit. So here, if we go all this distance, we get a full 4.
Affirmative.
Send our blackjack up there as well. Some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. You think it was an accident? No. No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard battle mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here,
Kintaro.
I won't let it derail your coronation.
Oh my gosh.
People need
It's not that I hate the Kintaro, like I don't like the blackjack. It's just that the Kintaro looks ridiculous.
I have no doubt.
The Harebrained Schemes was actually able to get a hold of all the models for the battle mechs that Piranha Games made for MechWarrior Online. So they actually did a very good job of making a lot of the mechs look much better than they might have otherwise looked. The Blackjack doesn't look quite as terrible as it does in technical readouts, neither does the Kintaro. But you get a few that are not as good, and Mastiff Centurion is one of them. The
Roger that.
actual Centurion from the normal tabletop game is a much more slender mech versus this super wide sucker that Harebrained has got here. Now, the head of the Centurion looks absolutely magnificent. It looks awesome. But everything else about it looks ridiculous. But they made the Gintaro not look stupid, so, you know, trade-offs.
I'll make it happen.
House Arano Guardsman. Hail, Mastiff. Hail, Lady Arano. What, nothing for me? We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and shoot you in the back. I mean, guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance. But that's not important now. We need to worry about Lady Urano's safety, or lack thereof. Now, my lady, if you will come with us... No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would send you out for parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl. We don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive.
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
Which is actually a bad idea, because Kamea's mech is actually pretty good.
Safeties disengaged.
Alright. And we start off by getting shot. Eesh. Let's see, what is that? Panther and... What is that?
Talk to me.
It's a Panther and a Shadowhawk. So, we will start off by... Let's remove guns from the fight. So we'll move up and check our facing. Alright, and we're going to target this Panther. And we're going to not fire the LRMs. No point. This close, it's not a solid chance to hit. So, fire! There we go. Blew up one of his heat sinks. That's good.
That was a critical hit, lad.
Alright, yeah, up here on the... everybody's bar shows you how strong, how good a condition their structure's in, their armor, their heat level, their stability level, and their initiative turn. So, again, one of the worst things that a strategy game can do is not give you all the information. Is not give you enough information to make a good decision. But this game actually does a great job of making sure you know everything you need to. So, big thing we're going to do is we're going to focus on taking down this first guy. Yeah, and Arano, turn off the LRM. Yeah, this Kintaro can run pretty hot, and that is a major factor when you're playing these games. It's always been a factor for Battletech, is watching your heat, because all these weapons and the fusion reactor, the heart of this mech, make lots of heat. So, light them up. There we go. That means we destroyed, basically blew off his arm, blew off his side torso, blew off his center torso, and he just collapsed. He's down. So now, the blackjack will get in here. And that red line shows you that you're going to have line of sight on that enemy mech when you get where you're going. Now, let's see. We'll turn off these medium lasers. I'm going to assume those are probably the torso ones. So we're going to light this guy up with our autocannons and some of our medium lasers. Yes, it's a blackjack, so its contributions to the battle are largely theoretical. How much ammo? 15 on the autocannon? Okay, so we won't start punching just yet. See, love that cockpit. That cockpit's gorgeous. Alright, let's see here.
Here we go. Damn you.
Oh! That's ugly. Wound up blowing that cockpit out completely on that mech, so he went down fast. Alexander Madeira. Kamea. Kamea, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here, too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the holes. Lord Karasas's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The turning pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever... No, they're seditionists. They're pretty clearly revolting against you. Or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push to the capital. I'll take my throne by force if I must. I'm pretty sure it must. Go to the Man, dang it. Rotorua Township, to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rally point. I heard Lord Decimus Send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotura Township. We'll get there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kamea, I know you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you at faith. Right now, we don't know who you can trust. Yeah, kind of the problem with the whole coup. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life, and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there. Got a new contact.
There we go. Vehicles coming up. Vehicles are not really much of a threat. I mean, Battletech being a primarily big, stompy robot game has never really...
Roger that.
It only makes sense that vehicles exist in the universe, but they went to great lengths to ensure that vehicles are pretty much second-rate citizens in this game. And that carries over here into Harebrained Schemes, because this is actually a pretty faithful-ish representation of the tabletop game.
I hear you.
And oh my gosh, I am just completely out of position in this blackjack. Yeah, like I said, I am running a slightly modded game. I've taken some of the pauses between phases in battle that I don't know why they exist, but I actually trimmed those down quite a bit with a few edits to some of the game files. And I'm also getting rid of this blackjack eventually. Alright, so Kamea is going to get shot at, but she is... There we go. See, here I have 3 people getting line of sight on me. By moving over just 1 pip, only 1 target will actually have line of sight on me, so I can take him out without getting hammered in return. So we move up, and let's see here. Have line of sight, and yeah, we can run a little. We'll take off one of the SRM-6s.
Locked in on the target.
There we go. Yeah, like I said, the vehicles, they exist, but they are much...
Another enemy casualty.
They're tissue paper compared to battle mechs. So, see what's going on. 35-ton vehicle, probably a striker. Yeah, in the Battletech universe, they subscribe to the Macross school of missiles. You don't have one big missile, you have 20 or 30 small ones. Oh, there we go. Rocked him back a little bit, but the damage wasn't as bad because he was braced.
Critical.
Oh, that's right, yeah, he did lose a medium laser. Yeah, that'll be fine.
You've got my attention.
Alright, we're going to move up. See if we can't finish off a few of these little guys. Fortunately, I'm not close enough that I can actually just go stomp them, but there we go.
Roger.
There we go. Goodbye.
You're brave, I'll give you that much.
Standing by.
And I will continue to try to make this, get this blackjack up where it's relevant, but nope, we're going to let the other 2 do all the heavy lifting. And we'll brace since I can't do anything else, which makes you harder to knock over, gives you a few advantages in terms of... Let's see, can we... we still can't make it. Oh well. Alexander Madeira. Kamea, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. It can't be. My uncle, Victoria. Kamea, I just watched an Espinosa battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, gods.
Alexander!
Well, that can't be good. Alright, so we're going to target this guy. In fact, we're going to do something fancy. We're going to multi-target. So we're going to target him as A, and him as B, and we're going to send... Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to just... Beam laser. Yep, there we go. Alright.
I'm on it.
Got one, and come on, get the second one. Get the second one. Dang it. So close. It's over, Kamea. Your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years I loved you like a I really need to pick an accent. I loved you like a sister, but then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency, what it's done to the Reach. Your emails, no. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria. I taught you better than this. You taught me lies. Kamea, for the love of I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down right now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. You hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Man, gone from best friend this morning to I'm going to hang you. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. I'm going to guess not, because the story tells me I live. Alright. Oh, leopard dropship coming in.
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Alright, we got our first enemy, well, not our first enemy battle mechs, but we got a few more. Cicada, Unknown, and a Locust. So yeah, not much. So let's move forward to finish off these last few guys. In fact, we're not even going to waste autocannon ammunition on this guy. We're just going to use the lasers.
Say goodbye.
Okay, whew. Gave me almost like, really? Did I just completely fail to destroy a vehicle 2 turns in a row? Alright, Locust. He's 20 tons. He's less than half the weight of any of these mechs, so he's not really much of a threat. I mean, you can see our armor's still very, very solid. Let's see, 30 ton. Oh, a spider. Spiders are extremely fast, but they only have 2 medium lasers to their name, so not really much of a threat either. Alright.
Reading you loud and clear.
And, oh my gosh. Wow. I probably should have stopped a few minutes ago and just let my own character catch up, because so far he is going to accomplish nothing. Yeah, that Cicada is a lot like the Locust. In fact, it's pretty much a Locust, just twice the size. Yeah, a couple medium lasers, nothing that his armor can't take.
Tell me what you need.
And she is running pretty hot. Well, we're going to move her up. And oh, yeah, this yellow pip is cover, which will help reduce your ranged damage while you're hidden in it. Alright, let's move up. We'll target the Cicada, because he's the closest. And we'll drop one of them. No, we'll drop one of the SRM-6s. Don't want the heat going too high, and see his structure is already exposed, already taking damage. Wow, that's obnoxious.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
No, for some reason.
Father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
I guess the operative there was.
Orders?
Alright, let's move up. And let's get rid of this Cicada. Alright, let's give them both barrels. Oh, took out a leg, so he's going to go down. And thump. With all the grace you'd expect out of a 40-ton walking machine. Alright, let's see what this Locust is going to do. Well, I'll give you a hint. Not much. Oh, there we go. Those SRMs did a little bit more damage than I was expecting. Alright. And the Spider has jump jets. The Spider, for a Battletech from this era, the Spider has tremendous mobility. 30 tons, and it can, what is it, 240 meters that it can jump?
Standing by.
Alright, Kamea, she is running hot, so you know what? We are just going to go up and stomp this
Location
cicada.
confirmed.
And... Really? 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 Alright. Hey, look, I'm finally going to be able to contribute. Yay! Alright. So we're going to aim specifically for the center torso, which is harder to hit. And we're going to throw everything we got at it. There we go. Got it.
Hostile on the board. Talk to me.
Alright, Raju's turn. Move him up into cover. Locust is the closest and the easiest. Yeah, see, right off the bat, it took off his entire left torso and arm in one shot. Alright. Yeah, again, oh my gosh. I never really cared much for the Locust outside the game, but man, did the MechWar, what was it, Piranha? Piranha did an excellent job making even the Locust look cool. Oh. See, he tried to land. Yeah, he jumped in and tried to death from above me, where he uses jets to jump above and then drop down and slam on top of my mech. It's a very hard maneuver to pull off, can do a lot of damage, but it also damages him. So, Salamander is going to move up. Don't want to get too close because these autocannons do have a minimum range. If you get too close, it actually starts getting harder to hit. Yep, see, I am too close, and those autocannons have only a 20% chance to hit. So we'll drop them out, and we'll just fire the medium lasers. Yep, there we go. See, a lot like modern tanks, most battle mechs don't have very much armor on their rear. So getting flanking or getting behind them so that you can attack the vulnerable backside is perfectly legit tactic. Alright, we're not running too hot, so we are just going to use our weapons rather than punching this little dude, because I'm not sure that would finish him off. Alright, so we can afford to throw in extra SRM launcher. Oh, got him. Come here, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods. I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Kamea. The city is lost. We have to get off this planet, and we need to do it now. I can't abandon Madir. This is my home, my birthright. Battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madir has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape from this madness and live to restore the Coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle has won. The Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, we need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and
Again,
my throne on the same day.
I don't get it. They clearly had the voice actors in there and they recorded some of the lines, and it's not like the tutorial is going to have a lot of variety. So why they didn't just record all of these lines, I don't know.
You got my attention.
Maybe cost or just file size, I don't know, but it would have been kind of nice to have consistently either all voiced or all text. Going back and forth is a little bit weird. Alright. Nothing to shoot at, so he'll just brace. Yep, 25-ton vehicle, so that's nothing. I want to try to let my blackjack catch up so that I can actually contribute next time. Alright. And let's see here. We got a little rise. Yeah, we're going to go up this pass.
I'm listening. I'm on it.
go. Let's see what's up here. That is a Scorpion light tank. Okay. Heat-wise...
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, you can never tell. The medium lasers took them out and the missiles didn't mean anything, but
Reporting one less
still.
vehicle.
If I had taken the missiles out, then the medium lasers wouldn't have killed them. Yeah. 35 ton, that's probably a striker? Alright.
Talk to me. Aye, aye.
Yeah. I've got almost 20 hours in this game and I'm still not used to that goofy Centurion.
Yes, I hear you.
We're going to keep them on moving up. Keep heading for the drop ship. We're all together now, so... Oh, brace.
Tell me what you need. Affirmative.
Just move forward into those trees, come here. And park your weird monkey mech right there. Yep, and it's a striker. Yeah, and each time you're attacked, you lose one of your evasion pips. So, even if you can't hit somebody, sometimes it's worth it to fire at them
My attention.
just to strip some of their evasion off.
Follow my lead.
Especially for the light mechs, because the light mechs can pretty easily accumulate 3 or 4 evasion pips, making them very hard to hit. Alright, let's see here. Now, in talking about having plenty of information, here you can see where you're going to be hitting it. You're going to be hitting it from the front, which can potentially hit any of these locations. Then over here, if you take a look at why it's got a 90% chance to hit, let's see here, yep, it's got an arm mounted, which makes it a little bit easier to hit with since it's easier to aim. No real modifiers to the shot. Vehicles don't get evasion pips, so 90% chance to hit. And we're going to not bother with the LRM because we're too close.
Aye, aye.
There we go. Ooh. Autocannons are satisfying.
Vehicle down. The poor bastards.
But yeah, I've said it earlier, but really, if you're playing a strategy game,
Standing by.
not giving the player all the information really just makes it feel cheap. Like, it's not a battle of wits or a battle of strategy, it's just a battle of, did you kind of get hosed with the information you were given? So you want
Have
to,
my attention.
unless you have a good reason, you need to
I'm on
give
my
your
way.
player every bit of information you can. And this game does a very good job of that. This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. Headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain Houst, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
Again! Yeesh. Pick one. Alright. There he is. Wolverine. I really like the Wolverine. Wolverine is one of the original 55-ton trio of mechs. It, the Shadowhawk, and the Griffin that were kind of the... I don't want to say default, but more of like the typical.
Affirmative.
Yeah, there we go. We'll go with typical. They were sort of the typical medium mechs, the banner carriers for medium mechs. Alright, not particularly good chances to hit, so we're going to drop the AC and just use the lasers. Oh, got a hit. Yeah, they're all quite similar. Those three, the Shadowhawk, the Wolverine, and the Griffin. The Griffin's the only one that really is different, because it carries a bunch of long-range missiles. But the other guys are all short-range missiles, autocannons, and lasers.
Bastard. That was a solid hit.
Alright, everybody's looking good for heat. This guy's getting fancy and firing at multiple targets.
I'm listening.
Alright, we're gonna move. Let's see here. Where's a good spot? Oh. We don't get obstructed
I'm moving.
from there, so we're just gonna get as close as we possibly can. And we're gonna go ham on this guy.
Engaging power.
Ooh, that's a lot of missiles. Oh. Yeah, and the more hits you take, the less steady you get. So you can, like we saw with that cicada, get knocked down if you take enough hits. So that's one potential strategy. is to go after. If you can knock somebody to the ground, once they're down, they're much easier to hit. And jump jet, hit that auto cannon.
Enemy method.
Excellent.
Critical damage detected.
Yeah, lose a little bit of evasion, but no big deal. Oh, take another hit. Still, we've got plenty of armor. We're fine. It's the tutorial. It's the opening. We're not supposed to get
Talk to me.
not supposed to get beaten up bad.
Moving out.
That autocannon from the Centurion is one of the biggest guns I've got right now, so let's make use of it. And it's not great, but we're almost at the end, so we'll use the ammo. Oh, got him.
What a waste.
Seriously, I love that Wolverine.
Reading you loud and clear.
Alright, we still got a few turrets up here to take out from the count as part of this guy's forces, but much like vehicles, turrets will go down pretty quick and easily. Let's drop one of the SRMs out so they don't overheat. There we go. Did some good damage.
Target destroyed.
Keep on moving up. We're almost done. Alright. Lock on. The heat won't be too bad, so get it. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's get everybody moving. Guess it wants everybody in the circle.
Fall in behind me.
So if you're wondering that, let's see here. That shaded area is what's going to be in front of you when you finish making your maneuver. So that's, you want to make sure always, of course, that you're pointed towards your target. As it wouldn't do you any good to run, make a move, and then not be able to shoot at them. Thank the gods you've made it, Kamea. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Salamander, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold the pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Raju. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today.
Alright.
I promise you that.
Alright, get that funky monkey mech up into that Union dropship and get out of here. Uh-oh, cutscene. Victoria Espinosa. All units, advance! I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Salamander. I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side, watch each other's backs. Above all else, we keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning. Engines offline. Heat critical. Warning, error, shutdown initiated, reactor offline, weapons offline, systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack, Salamander? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battlemechs lately. You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage, and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods, you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Salamander, I want you to eject. Now! Punch out! You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't see you die today. Eject, mech warrior, now! That's an order! Ah, good riddance to bad battle mechs. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher's waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
Dang, Skippy. Alright. That was opening a little bit more heavy on story than future episodes will be. Ooh. The cave area to the catapult. I want that. sure that'll buff out. Uh-oh. Oh, not good. And that is how we're going to start the game.